Um, we're still here. Don't worry. I actually got something pretty cool to show you guys. Um, first, I guess this is officially episode 2 of Sonic Behind the Scenes. I guess that's its official title. I don't know. I don't know what to call it really. Where was the thing I was gonna say? Blah 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 blah. Music, music. Okay. Okay, here's. Alright. Sonic Adventure, Dreams Edition.
Hi.
First of all, holy crap, that scared me. My god, who is watching me right now? I have to look. You know what? I'm just gonna pull up the video on my phone. It's just this woman's voice. Hi. My god. Who is it? Who is it?
LOL.
Tell Nation. Do it. Alright. So, what was I saying? I have to turn that volume down. Okay. First of all, thank you so much for 30,000 likes for anyone who's watching this. Either in... oh, wow. Holy... I got a lot of viewers. Okay. I mean, a lot. I mean, 3, but... Okay, cool. I was expecting just to kind of, like, record this and then it'll just upload by itself later, but alright, cool. Yeah. This is sweet. Maybe I can get some more people in here. Okay, so, quick little update on the game. I don't know if you saw in the comments. Let me scroll. I'll basically just read it. Basically, you guys are gonna have to wait a little bit longer. The game's not really in a playable state right now. We've been, God, it's been like a month really since we've like seriously tried to do anything, but there were a ton of complaints about how the movement was like kind of slidey and like slippery. We did fix it, but what we did, or what 5 times 1 did, it it kind of messed with a couple of the other things, like springs don't launch you in in the right direction now, and like stuff like that. So it just like bugs like that. But I've been trying to fix them, but I can't figure out what's wrong because I'm not the best at that stuff. This is basically I'm more along I'm better at like the visual stuff and like the sound stuff and like the level design itself. So the logic stuff, I'm decent at it, but I'm not like good enough to really do like super complex stuff like that. But anyway, so there's really not any new updates for this game. I can show you. I have been working on Act 2 of Sapphire
Yo,
Shore.
what's up?
Who comments? What's up? Hey, my boy. I didn't think you'd be up right now. What time is it in Germany? Is it like 5 in the morning? Like, what are you doing up? I thought... Wait, yeah, you live in Germany, right? I thought you said that. Isn't it like 5 in the morning? Anyway, what was I gonna do? Okay, so where is...
Hello.
I can actually just play it. Where is it? Where is it? I just saw it. What, am I stupid? There it is. Do I have to update anything? Okay. So Sapphire Shore Act 2 actually is a 2-part stage because it's just too big. It's a boost level, so he covers a lot of ground in a little amount of time. So I had to split it up into 2 parts, which is fine.
Yes,
That's
LOL,
cool.
how did you know?
You told me, I think, because every time that I would talk to you, like you would send me messages at like like 5 a.m. my time, and I'm like, dude, what? First of all, what are you doing up at 5 a.m.? That's crazy. Let me do this. This isn't the thing. So because it's in 2 parts, I had to make the rings and the score like global variables. So I was testing them. So let's go back. I guess I'll just run through it. I don't really remember how much is like ready. I don't even know if it,
Let's go!
it's been a long time since I played this. It's been like a month. I've been working on like school and
Rated as
stuff.
5 M for you, cause it as 1 p.m. For me.
5 a.m. for you because it's 11 p.m. It's 11 for you. It's
Well, better get
for
going.
me. It's almost 1 a.m. I'm on the East Coast of the U.S. So
Go!
it worked. Whoa. All right, so that's what I have to do. That's something I still have to do. Okay, I have to make the rings. You know what? But no. First, I'll just go through
Let's
the
go.
stage, and then I'll fix it. Get a little behind-the-scenes action.
It's
Go!
5:43
My
a.m.
friend
for
Brian
me.
might join the party, and then we'll be chatting. Maybe. Sometimes he goes on late. I don't know.
Yahoo!
So we basically
Okay.
got. God, this is so old now. This is like a couple months old at this point. Now, well, no, not really. It's probably about a month old. I just haven't touched it lately. So we got a couple different pathways you can go. Either you go on the bottom, which is it's going to be the slowest path, but I just didn't put anything in here yet. The level's still pretty empty, so it's not like it's not done. Or you can take the high path if you get over there.
Go!
If you happen to what are you doing? Get out of here. Get out. Alright. I don't know why he goes through the floor. I seriously don't. Because I have them labeled, I have everything labeled perfectly. I got no idea. 543. Nice level design. Thanks, Brad.
Thanks.
And this is, wait until you see what I've been working on over the last month. Well, actually, really, over the last week. I started really building it a lot. But, okay, so, but that's for later. This right now, this is the thing. So you can either go on the top, which is faster, go on here.
Go!
Does drifting still work? Yep, okay, good.
Yahoo!
One in the water, hope this works.
Yahoo!
Good.
Okay!
And this part, this is pretty cool. I actually kind of did a little bit of... It kind of guides you, like, instead of you being able to just be like, oh, like, if you're boosting, it kind of keeps you in a straight line. I just use a bunch of different force suppliers and line them up properly so that while you're boosting, they turn on, and then they turn off when you sidestep. So you can switch between lanes. But, again, this is kind of empty, but, like, let me see if I can get up here, now that I already grabbed some rings. Good.
Yes!
Oh, everything works.
Be sure that the L1 and R1 symbol on the quick step card.
Oh, my phone's gonna die. Hold up, I gotta plug in my phone. You should add the L1 and R1. Yeah. Don't worry. I'll do it. Grinding actually does work. I can update this. Well, I can put it in, but this version of the character doesn't work with grinding. See, that's the problem right now. We're working with a bunch of different versions, and I have to wait until everything's fixed before I can kind of like put the new one in and truly test the stage out. So this is it for the first part. This is actually based on, if anyone's ever been to Fort Myers Beach in Florida. This is actually based on Times Square, not New York City Times Square, but this is it's cool. It's a place that I go to every year on vacation, and the boardwalk is kind of based on like the Jersey Shore. That's where I grew up, so I kind of put those both in like as like a little homage. Plus, I thought it'd be cool to see Sonic run down the boardwalk. So yeah, so this is basically like, God, the camera. There's gonna be more stuff here. I'm gonna fill out the rest of it. Can I make it over there? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna fill out the rest of the stage, probably with like a 2D section from here to the giant log back there, and that's where part 2 is.
Here we go.
For now, I put a shortcut just for myself, just for development stuff. I put a shortcut right here.
Let's go.
All right, that's not
Okay,
supposed to happen.
no more playing around. Go.
I don't know if this will work. Okay. So this isn't gonna work properly. Sidestepping is actually not working right now with this version of the character. But normally you're supposed to be able to sidestep here. Does the grinding work? I don't remember. Yes. So yeah, so sidestepping doesn't work, but it will. And this is what I'm talking about. I don't know why, but for some reason he doesn't bounce straight up anymore, and we have it set up so that whichever way you like tilt the thing, it makes it go that way. But you'd think it'd be easy, but you have to take into account the fact that he homing attacks onto it, and then like that makes him shoot off in a different direction. So it's just a bunch of crazy stuff. So for some reason he's not bouncing the right way now, so I literally can't get up here unless I place him. I like physically have to place him up there. Come on, go faster. So this is literally all I have of part 2 of Act 2. All these rings are not supposed to be here. Okay. And that's it. But I'm gonna fill out the rest of this stage. I've kind of been waiting until he's fixed so that I can properly. Yeah, the grinding is clean. I know. Dude, 5x1 is a freaking genius. I don't know how he does this stuff. The only problem is that with how it's built, we can't. It's got physics and everything, so like you can jump off, you can stomp onto the rail, you can if you're going downhill, if it's sloping downward, you'll speed up. You can crouch to go faster. You can if it goes uphill, he slows down, and then eventually he'll slide backwards, kind of like Sonic Adventure 2. The problem is that we can't do curved rails because the whole thing is on a keyframe. It's on like a timeline with like keyframes and stuff, and like if you try to do like a curved rail, then you have to add a whole bunch of
5 times
new...
some bro that man grabbing files from Sonic Generations.
That man grabbing files from Sonic Generations. Grabbing files from Sonic Generations. What are you talking about? What was I saying? Yeah, so the problem is that we can't do curved rails. I'm sure there's probably a way, but I think, like, honestly, I feel like to get it right, it would probably take up so much gameplay cost that it wouldn't even be worth doing. Plus, the math would be nuts. We would literally have to do like calculus, and I'm not doing that. I passed Calc 2 in college. I'm not doing that ever again. Yeah, so that's the only issue is that it's just for straight rails. You can adjust the length of the rail, but you can only do straight rails. So that's the issue. So I'm going to show you guys a little something that I've been working on myself. I've been working on all by myself. Project. I don't have a name for it yet. I'm just calling it Project Echo.
Let's go.
This is... Alright, let me...
How is the Sonic boss for you game gonna work?
Sonic boss? I don't know. We've been thinking about adding boss fights, but I don't really know, like... I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know. First we have to figure out how to, we have to sculpt one, and then we have to animate it and get it to do what we want. I guess it probably wouldn't be too difficult to do, but it's something that we've never done before, so we would definitely have to like. It would take some time and some experimenting, and we'd have to be very motivated to do it. So anyway, so this is separate from Sonic Adventure Dreams Edition.
Here we
This
go.
is a different. This is like, I don't want to call it the sequel, but it's just something I've been working on. It's a remix of it. I've just placed a bunch of stuff down here. Let's go through. So in Sonic Adventure Dreams Edition, you can either have there's an adventure stage or a boost stage, right? So this, wow, I got 6 viewers, dude. This is great. Probably like the most viewers I've ever had. So instead of boosting, now you do kind of like a spin dash kind of a move, and it's super fun. I put it in.
Greenville is looking more like Freshville.
Freshville, hell yeah, boy. So I just kind of I was messing around with the movement stuff. Like I just like remixed. I just did a remix of our character, and I was messing around with the movement stuff, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if you guys have played Sonic Adventure, like not Adventure, but Sonic Adventure on Dreams. But they have a move that's kind of like a drop dash, kind of spin dash move like this, and I was like, that's really cool, and that's super fun. It's just fun. That game is phenomenal, honestly. That's my favorite Sonic game on Dreams that's not mine. But so I kind of took a page from that, and I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can make that. And then I did, and it's just super fun just to launch off ledges and everything, and like go up ramps and everything. So I was like, I'm gonna make a level with this. And I have a custom camera too, that the camera keeps him in the center of the screen all the time, instead of waiting until he's like right at the edge to start following him. I hate that. It's so annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna play through this. This isn't done yet or anything, but yeah. There's your robots. Hi Dex. Check them out.
Ouch!
So cool.
Ouch!
Hi Dex. You're a master sculptor, bro. I swear.
Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
What?
So this game will be a speed velocity kind of game when you go faster and faster.
Yeah,
They are
moving now.
moving
Yeah.
now.
I got a lot of feedback from people that was like, your level, your levels look good, but like some of them are, it's like kind of like stop and go. So I was like, okay, in Sonic games, Sonic is supposed to just keep moving and go fast, and in Sonic Adventure, that's exactly the level design and movement in that game is honestly, I think it's better than mine. Like seriously, it's super good. So I was playing that, and I was taking like mental notes and everything. And I'm thinking like, okay, I can make a level like that. So, or at least I can try. But let me just play through it here. But it's so much fun. Look at it. It's great. I love this. You can't hit them yet or kill them, the robots. But like, yeah. So like, you can just keep going, right? You can. There's some obstacles and everything. It's a lot more. I feel like I'm getting a lot better at level design and stuff. There's multiple ways you can go. You can either go up here, or if you want to go down here, you can go down here. This is empty. I don't know what to put here yet. But eventually you'll come up here, and you gotta fight a bunch of robots. I want to have the spring blocked off until you defeat all these guys, and then you go up, and then it opens, and then you can go up here, and then this is all I've gotten to so far. But I feel like I've been learning so much about how to conserve like resources, and even now with using emitters to spawn in like the same 5 or 6 enemies, so I don't have to fill the level up with a bunch of enemies and waste thermo.
This looks really good.
I'm hoping that it's really good. Thanks. That's I don't know if okay. So when I finish this level of whatever this is. Oh, actually, hold up. I don't know why the menu is. You know what? Crap. Okay. Well, you can still see it. We were having some ideas about maybe like if we make another Sonic game in the future, we can do like more of like an open world or kind of a thing, or even if it's not open world, we could can use like upgrades and unlocks. So I've got rings that you have on you right now. So right now I've got one. Actually, you know what?
Let's go.
So I got one ring on me right. Or let's see.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got
Sonic
61 rings, and I got 61 rings if you pause the game. Actually, you know what? Let me fix that right now. That's bugging me.
Damn.
Where's that? Menu. Getting a behind the scenes look, fellas.
Blown TF away.
Thanks, brah. It'll be out sometime. I'm planning on making this demo playable. Like if you go in the like from the menu of Dreams Edition, I'll probably add like another option that you can play this. I have to figure out how to get the freaking menu to work, but that's another problem. So, what was I doing? Where was all the? Okay, it's where is it? It's in here somewhere. All these. Yep. Okay. Oh. What did I do?
As soon as I see the notification of this coming out, I am getting on this.
Nice. Oh, wait. Hold up. I'm stupid. Could have just done that. It's much easier. And let's see, what layer is it on? Can make it, I don't know, layer 3. Does that fix it? Whoops. Alright, good. Now you can read it. So I'm gonna have like, these work, by the way. Different, like a run speed upgrade if you get 100 rings. I'm gonna change these when the full game is out, sometime far in the future. Make them much larger numbers or whatever. But energy meter, blah blah blah. So I just put a bunch of rings down here to test it out.
Yes.
So your default run speed is 60 miles an hour, which is accurate, by the way. It's actually I did the conversion from meters per second to miles an hour. So when you get 100 rings, upgrade unlocked, and that's your first run speed upgrade. So now you go to 70 miles an hour.
How much time have you invested into learning Dreams?
Into learning, I've played Dreams probably almost every day, with the exception of the fall semester. I've played Dreams almost every day, I think, since early access came out.
Okay.
So these are all just alright, so, and it tells you if you got the upgrade or not, how many rings you have. So when you get I have two different variables now. One for rings that you have on you, and then one that's like a bank kind of a thing. So like when you get hit, so you lose your rings, but you still have all the rings in the bank. So it's just like total rings you've gotten over your time playing. Goes toward the upgrades. And what was the second one? It was okay. So your top run speed now is 80 miles an hour. Your top speed overall you can reach is 100 by doing the dash move, or this is my favorite thing. If you get the speed up thing.
Let's rock.
There's actually a second one there.
Y'all are really tapping into everything and then some with dreams. Would you say there's a whole lot more to discover?
Sliding is still there too. And you can go underwater. This whole section is underwater. I want to put like robot, I don't know, robot fish enemies or something in here. I have to put a timer in that you drown if you're in there for too long. But yeah. Let me go back.
Let's do this.
I forget what I was gonna say before I started showing the upgrades. I think I was just gonna say that I was gonna release this as part of Dreams Edition on the menu. Maybe I'll open up the building in the center, in the hub, and then I'll make that like the entrance to this. I don't know. For now, at least. Let me check the comments here. How much time have you invested in my man of learning?
Well,
Don't really
better
tap
get
it into
going.
anything. Would you say there's a whole lot more to discover? Could you add the loop-de-loop? You need speed to
Anytime
get
now.
through. Actually, I don't know, because the problem with loop-de-loops is it's impossible. Like, you can't change the direction of gravity. Like, even if you use force appliers to like force him to go up, like gravity is still down. So the puppet always faces upright. Like you cannot rotate. You cannot rotate the entire puppet. I don't think. Wait, actually, can you? Hold up. I just rotated him. Well, yeah. Okay. When you go into play mode, then he just goes back to being. Hold on. Wait a second. Am I discovering something here? If I like do this, what happens?
Let's go.
Yeah, you know, he just goes back to. Could I just? Well, yeah. Even if you rotated him all the way upside down, you still wouldn't be able to control him. I don't think. You know what? Actually, let's discover this. Let's figure this out right now. Let's do it together. Well, okay. So that should just be on, right?
Come on.
Yeah, no. Okay, so that doesn't work.
Here we
Is
go.
it possible to make him to look like classic Sonic? Cause then I would Utopia vibes.
Utopia. Maybe. I mean, I could try, but I personally like modern Sonic. This is my favorite. This is my favorite design of him. I don't really like classic Sonic that much. Sorry, but see, you gotta understand. I was born in '94, so my first Sonic game ever was Sonic 3. But I grew up playing like the adventure
Okay.
games, so that was like my thing. But going back to the loop-de-loops, I believe me, I tried. I if they would add in some kind of like, what did I just hold up? What did I do? Okay, yeah. If Media Molecule would add in some kind of like gravity manipulation thing.
I really wanna explore my own ideas for Sonic movement in Dreams.
Spawning.
I got
You
tad
should, man.
intimidated when I looked at logic in other games.
Dude, I mean, I've helped make actual video games because I'm a game dev major in college. So I've taken, how many classes have I taken so far with game dev? Intro, advanced, and then my capstone course. So 3 courses. I was gonna take 4, but they weren't offering the 4th one, so that was great. But I've worked with like 3D games and stuff before. It is like pretty complex, but Dreams honestly makes it so much easier to work with. Like like I'm not that good. I'm not good at like coding, which is ironic because I'm a comp sci major. I don't really like coding that much, and I'm not super good with it. But Dreams is basically it's basically the same as like Unity with, of course you can't do everything you've ever wanted, but you can sure as heck do a ton of stuff in Dreams and there's plenty of ways you can like work around stuff and get things to work the way you want them to. It doesn't have the custom the what would you call it? The like I don't know. Dreams it simplifies it so that someone like me who doesn't like coding can make stuff like this
I'm an animation major focusing in
understand it.
game art.
Oh yeah?
I've barely even dabbled in art in the game yet. I'm so ashamed. LOL.
Animation
Flexibility.
major focusing on game art, barely even that one art. I mean, animation is again like everything they when they made this game, this is honestly like this is what I've been waiting for since I played Little Big Planet, and like that was really fun. But like you could only do so much. Like you couldn't really make like a 3D game in Little Big Planet because it was 2D and there were layers and there were ways around it. You could make a top-down game with enough, kind of hacking of the game. Not hacking, but just like messing around with stuff. But this is everything I've ever wanted. And an easy to use like 3D game creation tool basically. And this is like I feel like I could actually use this. I could make stuff in here and like show like future employers stuff, like this is awesome. I can start building up my portfolio by playing Dreams and like making stuff and showing people. It's so cool. It's like, yeah, it's not Unity, but it's an easy it's a quick and easy way to, if you have an idea, to kind of like just make it and like see if it works. It's awesome. What was I going? Okay, yeah. The loop-de-loop. I wish there was a way that I could like kind of, depending on the angle of the thing you're currently on, like you're walking on, I wish there was a way that you could like measure that and then kind of change gravity to like how can I say this? Like in Sonic games, like Sonic Unleashed, if you like run up a wall, you run up the wall. Like I can't do that in this game. In Dreams, like down is down, and your puppet will always face upright, and there's no way you can be like, oh, I'm gonna make him run up the wall. Like, see, he stops. I want to make him go up the wall. The only way I can do it is by forcing him to do it with the spin dash move. Or if I want him to run down a wall or something and like actually be sideways and like fully controllable, I can't really do that really, unless I think I could probably scope into the puppet instead of trying to rotate the entire thing. I could probably scope into him and then nope, wait, hold up. I could probably scope into him and then select everything. No? Unless I like literally rotated him inside of the puppet thing. No, doesn't work. But it's like I want him to be able to like run up and down walls easily, but like that's almost impossible with Dreams. That's the one bad thing that I don't like. Like I wish there was a way that you can actually change the direction of gravity without, like and make things rotate accordingly and stuff. I mean, I guess the way I could do it is I could rotate the entire level, but I mean, I don't know if that would even, I don't even know if that'd be possible, if it would just make it crash or something. I don't know. But, believe me, or I could just set him to stay in the same spot and then build the entire level to literally rotate around him. But at this point, that would be too much work. I'd have to start from scratch. I could try to do that for like special stages or something like that. I could try to figure that out.
Let's go!
Okay, see you later. See ya. Flexibility. Um, but yeah, I need to go through. Let me do a little. Oh, wait, oh yeah, I got little bombs.
Ouch! No!
I want to have like the
scripting options.
Here we go.
those orange monkeys that throw the bombs at you. I want to make the orange monkeys like actually animated. Right now, I just have bombs coming out of trees, which I guess that'd be fine. But I want to have something actually throw, kill. So there's multiple different ways you can go here. I honestly, I think this is my best level I've ever made so far. I've learned so much just from designing the levels and like, yeah, my first level that I ever made was Sapphire Shore Act 1, and like I can tell just from, it's so dated looking, and it's so like, it's just, I don't know. I don't like the layout. It's like stop and go, and it's just really, I tried to make it too like realistic and not laid out like a Sonic level. I tried to make it like a real location. But this is like this is peak. This is the peak of my ability, I think so far. Just you got multiple ways you can go. Go up here. If you go up here, if you hit the rail, then you go down this thing. I want to put some stuff here too. Or if you miss the rail, you go up the ramp, then you go on the top, and then you can grind on the rails. I want to put like an invincibility thing here. But again, the springs aren't working right now, so that's kind of not possible yet. And then if you miss everything, then you go underwater, and then you get penalized for going underwater because then you go slow. Or if you go down in the cave, you grind on the rail, get the speed up thing, and then you jump here. There's so many different ways you can go, like right off the bat, and that's so cool. I, and I don't know. I've always thought that was a cool thing to, try to implement.
Like besides enemy and platform pathing, is it possible to script an auto rail trigger like the last speedy part of Emerald Coast?
Besides enemy and platform pathing, is it possible to script an auto rail trigger like the last speedy part of Emerald Coast? Emerald Coast, what is that? That is Sonic Adventure 1, right? An auto rail trigger like the last speedy part of Emerald Coast. Emerald Coast, what is that? I was actually going to name my
first level, yeah.
I was going to name this Emerald Coast. I guess it's good that I thought it wasn't taken yet. You mean like the part with the whale and the boardwalk? I'll give you time to respond to that question. And this isn't even done yet. This is probably about halfway built. I still have.
Even like the scripted corkscrew in Radical Highway.
Oh. Well, I mean, technically yes, but it would be scripted. Like you wouldn't be able. It wouldn't be complete. There's no real way to make it so that you can, like, if I made like a loop-de-loop. I actually have the loop here. I didn't put it anywhere yet, but like, there's no way to really make it so that, like, if you wanted to go up the loop yourself, you can do it, and like you have full control over how fast you're going and everything. Like, I don't really think that'd be possible with the Dreams engine, but you could probably script it so that once when you enter a trigger zone, then he just goes up the loop, and like you can animate it such that he, using a bunch of different keyframes, you can animate it so that he rotates and he's, running up the loop or going through a corkscrew. I could actually try to do that. I could do a couple of scripted sequences. I just don't want to do too many because then it feels like I don't want to block the player off from being able to do stuff. Like I feel like I do a lot of that in Dreams Edition. And I feel like with this new thing, whatever this ends up being, I want it to be more like you have full control over how fast you're going, and like where you end up in the level is based on how fast you're going and like how good you are, instead of it being scripted. But I could have a couple of parts where, like, if it's a loop-de-loop, you can it's that has to be scripted, or if it's a corkscrew, that has to be scripted. But there's no way for me to like, if I made a corkscrew, I could literally make a corkscrew right now and then just try to go on it, and you would just fall off. You don't like the way that he gets glued to the floor, even if it's upside down when he's going fast. Like there's no way to do that in Dreams, you know. So it would have to be scripted. You know what? I should actually work on that, honestly. Um, I could make it so that there's like a scripted corkscrew thing. That'd be kind of cool.
Personally, I don't hate the scripting in 3D Sonic. I feel that it's necessary for good spectacle. I like your goal for this demo though.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Emoji okay.
yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not like, yeah. I want there to be, there can be some scripted sequences. Like I was thinking, even, you know, when you launch off this ramp, and like if you happen to hit the high ramp here, maybe a whale jumps out of the water or something like that, and you can see it. Like I like the scripted parts too, just as long as there's not too many of them, because then it feels like you're just playing a movie. But yeah, like having a couple of things, I would just have to figure out how to do it. Like I guess it would just have to be with keyframes, and I would have to just animate it so that every couple of keyframes he moves ahead ever so often, and then he rotates and matches. It would be tough to try to get it to look like, super smooth, but I'm sure it's possible. I'm hoping it is, but like I said before, you really you can't unless I used a rotator. What if I used a rotator? I don't think you can. I don't think rotators. Well, actually, no. Hold up. We do have animations where he is literally rotating. Where's the? Yeah. Nope. Wait. Animations. Yeah, there they are. 5x1. He created all these animations. Well, we had these animations, and he made a couple new ones. And he categorized them all here, so we can just copy them, like whenever we need them or whatever. Jump ascent, whatever. Rotation. I think he actually. I don't know how he's doing it, because he's using keyframes. I thought he was actually like physically
Come on!
rotating. That looks pretty smooth, you know. When you jump, what happens when you jump? Get a good look at all the logic here. That doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, like I changed I got rid of like the hold to float longer thing for the jump, because I don't know, I wanted this, whatever this is, to feel more like physics and like momentum based kind of than Dreams Edition is. Microchip. Okay, so pitch. So okay, so he never actually. No. Wait a minute. What is this? What does that even animate? What is it animating? I'm confused. I am confused. Okay, let me go back and. Oh wait. So, hold on. What makes him rotate though? What makes him? I legit don't. I actually don't know. Something has to make him rotate somewhere. Oh. Hold on. Maybe he did it so that like. Yep. That turns on. Or wait a minute. What? All right, hold on. So he didn't use a rotator. He just used keyframes, I think. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, so it's impossible to rotate the puppet in what axis is that? I took intelligent robotics, so I should know this. if you're rotating like that, what axis is that? If you're rotating around the y-axis, no. If you're rotating around the x-axis, so like a front flip or something, that would have to be done with keyframes. There's no way to do it with a rotator because I don't think you can. The game literally does not let you rotate. You can rotate a puppet sideways and stuff, but you can't. I don't think you can do it up and down. You know what? Let's experiment. Let's see. The rotator. Okay, so he's going the right way. Doesn't work. No. See? It just doesn't work.
Well,
what I do,
better get going.
Why does the sound come out of there? You know what? That's been bugging me for
Anytime now.
months, and I think I figured out why. Okay. Where is his idle animation? Is anybody... Okay, so I got 2 people still watching. How long have I been doing this?
Well, better get going.
Should show how long. That would be nice. Show how long I did it.
Anytime now.
I know, Sonic, I know. Hold on. Where's the sound actually coming from? Oh, alright, well that explains why. Okay. Well, I can finally fix that, because that's been bugging me for months. I'm like, why does it sound like it's coming from
Better
here?
get going.
This one is too. That's odd.
Anytime now.
Oh. Sonic, shut up. Why did I put that in? It just bugs me. Why did I do that? At least now it sounds like it's coming from the right place. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know what else to show. I mean, underwater. Different physics for underwater stuff. But yeah, I'm excited about this, for sure. I've been working harder on this than I have been on Dreams Edition lately, but, you know, if you work on something if you work on one thing for too long, then it just kind of starts getting boring, or not boring, but like tedious. It's like I wanted to change it up a little bit. Make something with like a little bit different physics and something you got full control over what you're doing. You got energy bar, all that, so you can't do it infinitely, because that would just be way too overpowered. I can't wait until I can actually kill these things. I mean, I guess I could. I think 5x1 is working on it right now, so I'm not going to touch anything, but I don't think I did any. I don't think I changed anything, did I? Aside from this. Yeah, I should save it. But like, I've been wanting to make my own music too. I've been trying to. I've been experimenting with like. I've been finally teaching myself how to use the music creation tools because I love doing that too. That was another one of my favorite things to do on Little Big Planet 3. Save that. I recreated some Star Fox music, and I've been working on like an original track for some desert, like a desert theme. That's just a remix. I was just experimenting with snow. Like
Let's go!
How snow would look. Oh, okay. You know what? For anyone, okay, so I got three viewers. It's not live anymore. What happened? What's going on? Is it my internet? Or is that... Okay, never mind. It should still be up. I don't see why it wouldn't be up. Let me open it again. 3 watching. Alright, good. I thought it was going down for a second there. Let me give you guys a good example of what lighting does. There are so many people, there's so many creations I see where people don't touch the lighting or the gradient effects, and it bothers the crap out of me. You can make, like, look at this. Look how nice this is. Okay, that's a fake sky, but that's part of the magic. Only bad thing is I can't see the freaking sun because it's being blocked. But let's see. So this uses a white sky with like a slight blue tinge to it, and a giant. This is literally 1 or 2 or 3 like single flecks of round paint, like round flecks of paint, colored to be like sky blue. And so here's what the sky actually looks like. And there's the sun, where the sun is supposed to be, but you can't see it because of the fake skies. That I have to figure out how to work around that somehow. So it's got a white sky, and let me just go through and demonstrate how important lighting is here. Let's see. So this is, let me go back to the default sun color. Let me go back to default everything. Default brightness. So like everything that you would see if you just started like a new creation, right? Let's see. Is that everything? Yeah, and then gradient effects. Everything default. This is what it looks like when you don't do anything to the lighting. It looks awful. And there's so... Actually, you know what? It looks even worse than that because I forgot to turn down the sun brightness. Look at this. Yeah. Gross. Disgusting. Disgusting. Right? That's what you see when you... If you don't do any lighting or effect... I probably could have just deleted it, and that would have done the same thing much easier. I'm stupid. But yeah. And then... what I originally had was... What was it? Same brightness, I think. No tint intensity. So yeah, the sky is blue and everything. You can see the sun now. But now the shadows are all blue and everything looks too blue. So that's not good. Because the sky, the shadow color is directly tied to the sky color in Dreams. Like, yeah, it's cool, but like at the same time, it's like, alright, these shadows look really blue. I don't really know if I like it. So I'm like, alright, all these dreams that have really good lighting, like how the heck do they do it? And I actually found out that you have to make it white, and then you pretty much have to add a fake sky so that the shadows are the right color, but the sky is blue like it's supposed to be. So that's it. It's the importance of lighting in your games. Makes it look very nice. It makes it pop out. So I've been doing this for... I am alive, alright. What inspired me recently is the Land of Darkness run from the Sonic OVA. I want to implement a strafe while running to replace the quick step and make running in a circle easier. Your work inspires me. A strafe while running? Oh. Oh my god! Oh my god. Animation! I barely did any animating except for the robot. So that's cool, I guess. Let me go back in here.
Let's go!
We do have the quick step. That's also buggy. For some reason he faces the camera. I don't understand. Well, it's meant to be camera relative, so something's something's messed up there. But yeah, so we have that. I'm debating, like, with this new game, I'm debating on keeping. I don't know if I should keep the quick step in or not, because if I take it out, I feel like you could use L1 to do like some kind of special attack or something instead of a quick step, and then maybe use R1 to do something else. I don't know. I'm gonna replace the roll with some kind of like a kick, like an attack move. Well, yeah, like the roll is an attack move, but it's slow and kind of clunky. Could use like a Sonic 06 type of move where he does like a spinning grab kick or something like that. I don't know. And I'm debating on whether or not to keep the sidestep in. I don't really know if I would need it for this game. I don't know if I would. You can kind of move somewhat. Well, not really, but I don't really know if you'd ever need it though. I mean, his default run speed in this is already faster than your run speed in Sonic Adventure Dreams Edition. So I don't know if I want to keep in the. What was my idea before? I was debating whether or not to get rid of the sidestep, and then instead put in like some kind of like special move or something. Eventually, here's my plan. Eventually, when they release if you check the Media Molecule site,
Well, better get going.
somewhere there's a Trello board. That's right. It's a Trello board, and on there that they have they're gonna implement like a time gadget to like control time, like slow down time and stuff. So when they do that, I'm gonna add in like a special move that like maybe like recharges over time or something, and then you would activate it, and you would basically go into like super speed mode, but from the perspective of Sonic, where like everything else slows down, and you would just be able to, everything else slows down, and you can dispatch of enemies easily because they don't do anything. So just basically either frozen in time or super slow. It'd be good for like large batches of enemies or whatever. So when that happens, yeah, and I'm trying to figure like, okay, like what button would that be used for? And I also kind of want to have a button that like.
What inspired me recently is the Land of Darkness run from the Sonic OVA.
Oh wow, all these
I
comments are
want
coming
to
in
implement the
afterwards.
straight while running to replace the kickstep.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You are lit. Oh my god. I'll keep the gliding in mind. Emoji disappointed but relieved.
Yeah,
please. So he maintains his forward run while moving sideways or even adjust his speed without changing the direction he's facing.
Turn that off.
Sorta like secret rings.
Forward run. He maintains his forward run while moving sideways. Oh, yeah, right, okay. How would you do that? Good question. Probably the same logic as the sidestep, except instead of mapping it to L1, R1, you just map it to the left stick and right stick, maybe? I don't know. Or not right stick, but the left stick, left and right. What was I saying before? I'm watching my own stream on my phone, and it's about 5 seconds behind. Yeah, but like, I don't know if I should get rid of the sidestep and then do some kind of like a special move, or I don't know. I don't want this to be like that similar to like Dreams Edition. I want it to be a little bit different, kind of like an original-ish Sonic game. If Sega would let me do that, I'm sorry, Sega. Although they've been really cool about this. They haven't said anything, or I assume that they haven't said anything. 'Cause I haven't heard anything about it. Nobody's reported it or anything, so I'm grateful for that. Believe me, I was scared that was going to happen. Still could happen, but anyway. I'm so bad at like I constantly lose my train of thought because there's so much stuff that I could be doing right now. So many things I could be fixing or adding. But I'm thinking like, yeah, do some kind of like an attack move, have like a special move. Oh, right, right. And then I could also have a button for like I
Come
want to
on!
implement like a ball mode where you just turn into a ball and just roll based on like you gain speed and stuff. Basically your walkable slope angle would be like super low and you would just roll down hills and stuff and pick up speed that way. Like while you're in ball mode. There's a lot of 3D Sonic fan games that do that, where they've got like a drop dash and like a dedicated button that you press that turns them into a ball, and then you just roll and you just pick up speed like way faster than you would if you were running. I like that idea. I want to try to do something like that, but the problem is there's only so many buttons. R2 is drift. L2 doesn't do anything right now. Maybe that's the button I would use for that. But then I would need a button for like a special attack or something. So yeah, I don't know. It's up in the air. This is the beginning of. I mean, art. You replace quick step with a lock on button. Lock on. Well, I've got a recenter camera button.
Better get going.
It took forever to figure out how to do, but I got that. Lock on. What do you mean lock on? Actually, the slide kind of does that now. You slide down a hill, then he goes faster. That's speed, I think. But I would make his friction like basically zero and like his acceleration or his deceleration super low
Let's rock!
for the ball mode. Just implement some kind of physics where he would just roll like a ball would. God, the sound effects and oh, the robot, I love this. Thank you, Idex Tiger, for sculpting these. This is awesome. I will absolutely give you credit. Whenever I make this a full game, I will absolutely. We can work on this together, really. Anyone that wants to help me work on this that would add something that I don't know how to do, like, please, I'm hoping that maybe we could get, me, 5x1, basically every member of 17 Celsius, which is literally it's just 3 people. Me, 5x1, and his brother. And him, so us 3, Idex Tiger, and hopefully the guy that made Sonic Venture. Or girl. I don't know what they are. I'm hoping we can all, like, I could get everyone together and we could work on this and make this like the best Sonic game on the platform by far. We could do like a massive collaboration effort and make it really good. Have multiple level designers and everything, make it like a official game. Because with Dreams Edition, like, yeah, I've got a bunch of ideas for levels and stuff, but I can only work so fast because I'm the only one making the stages and stuff. So yeah. I am just talking like stream of consciousness right now. Oh, yeah, okay. I got dynamic lighting in here too, boy. Watch this. So, notice when you go into a darker area, sometimes it's a little too dark. So you gotta raise the brightness. You gotta raise the brightness up. This area without it would be way too dark. So I was like, okay, I'll make trigger zones and just up the brightness with the gradient effects tool. And boom. There you go. That works. Oh, what are his feet doing? Oh my god. What is that? Why are they doing that? Hold on. Oh. Darn it. Ugh. These These are updated, right? Yes. Let's see. Why are the robot's feet wobbling back and forth like that? That is a good question. Let's find out. That's why. I actually don't need these to be collidable. I thought I did, but I don't. And this will actually cut down on the cost a little bit, too. So that's good. That should fix it. I hope so. I would assume it would fix it. And what about these? I don't think these need to be collidable either. I can't remember if I made them collidable or not. Nope, okay. Well, I have to update that now, again. Come on. Fixed. Feet. It's always good to save, upload stuff, save it privately, put patch notes out so you know what you fixed and all that good stuff. Dreams, honestly, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that Dreams has taught me more about game development, or has allowed me to figure more stuff out about game development for myself, like way more than college has. This is such a cool game. So it's so easy to use, and like, yeah, there's complicated stuff, but like, I love how everything's like visually laid out for you instead of having to look at a script of code. You know, I feel like I think I heard that they might try to implement something like that actually lets you write your own code in here, which would be interesting. That'd be cool to try to figure out. But even still, like, without it, this is so nice. Like, you can actually see what things are connected to via wires and everything. It's like, it's all visually there, and that's awesome, because I'm a visual learner for sure. Okay, that's right. I have to... What? I have to update the robot again.
Let's go!
And let's see what happens. And keep in mind too, like, this isn't even done yet either. Like, I have to put rings in here. I have to fill it up with rings, with more enemies. I didn't even finish building the level yet. It's probably about halfway to two-thirds of the way done, perhaps. So that one looks good. That one looks good. The one that was weird was on the slope, so let's see what happens when I go.
Let's rock!
Let's rock! I chose Ryan Drummond's voice because he is my favorite Sonic voice actor. It might cause a bit of a stir, but I do not like J.T. Griffith or Roger Craig Smith. I don't like them. Ryan Drummond is Sonic. He is energetic. He's got the voice. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, that fixed it. Oh, wait, no. There was one on the end that was going crazy. I'm sure they're all fixed though. They're all the same thing. Am I gonna have the speed to go up there? Nope. Let's see. Your feet are good. Your feet are good. Yeah, we're all good. Okay, everything's a-okay. You know what? Is 5x1 still on? I hope I didn't just interfere with... No, he wasn't working on it, so... Should be fine. Is he still on? He didn't do anything either. Is he on anymore? No, he's not. Okay. That's good. I for a second I thought I interfered with his stuff. I think that's it for me. I don't really know what else to talk about. Unless the two of you have any ideas. You want to see anything else? I mean, I think I showed you pretty much everything new I've been working on. Why not? Let me play this. I don't know if you guys have played Star Fox, but I recreated some music, and I think it came out pretty well. I will end it with this. Actually, you know what? This should probably go on my main channel, because this isn't really this isn't a 17 Celsius thing. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. You could see it on my main channel, by the way. My main YouTube channel is Rich Menace 94. It's the same. It's the same as my name. You could sub to me too if you want. I'm posting other stuff. I post COD gameplay sometimes. If something funny happens with me and my friends, I'll post it. Or if I make something on my own in Dreams that's not really related to Sonic stuff, or like any of our big projects, I post that on my channel, not on 17 Celsius channel. So you want to go over there and subscribe, perhaps. Smash that like button. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I feel like that's it for me. I don't really know what else to talk about, so I'm gonna end it here. I think I've been streaming for over an hour, so that's fine with me. That's a good length. It's almost 2 in the morning. I should probably go to bed soon. So I'm gonna do that.
Cool. Skipping some comments. Okay. I can hear, but the music is loud, lol. I
Whoa.
wonder how you made the spin dash. I got Dreams today. Fucking love Star Fox, although I've really only played 2 mostly. I only played Star Fox on the Wii U.
I'm getting all these comments now and not when they're posted. Why? I don't even see them on the live chat yet. They didn't even show up yet. How come that's... Ugh. That's stupid. The comments are gone now. There's not even comments. Okay, well, that's weird. YouTube's being weird. Why are the comments gone? Whatever. I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. I'm glad I could finally post something to the channel. I know we've been silent for a while. Everything's good, despite the craziness going on in the country right now. I'm not even gonna mention anything, but things are good, and we will. 5x1 just got done moving to a different state, so he was gone for a while. He's gonna be back soon. I don't know when, but like soon-ish. And then we'll start working on Dreams Edition again, and I'll keep working on this project. And eventually, we're gonna start working on our own original, like Zelda-inspired adventure game too. I really love Zelda. It's probably I might love Zelda just as much as or more than Sonic, and we've been wanting to work on something like that too, like a slower paced, adventure game and stuff. So we'll see what happens. We've got plenty of ideas. We just got to do it. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I don't know. I'm terrible at saying goodbye and doing outros and stuff, so I'm just gonna end it here.
Never played the other ones. Don't text to speech, did you dirty? Okay.
Dude, I
Goodbye.
don't see any comments. I can't see anything. I'm gonna have to like scroll through after I'm done live streaming this and read them all. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna read the comments and then I'm gonna end the stream. That's what I'm gonna do. How do I go read the comments? How do I do that again? I have to hit this. Can I see the comments, please? I will answer any comments and then I will go off. I can't hear this guy over the music. Your mic volume... It is low? It's still low, huh? Okay, next time I'll go into party chat. Man. Yeah, I'm glad I can, inspire people to work on things. And how would you go about putting in voices? I don't know how you would do it now, but back when I did it, you were able to use remote play and use your laptop to just record sounds, like literally rip them straight from YouTube. So that's how I did it. I'm sure. I mean, a ton of other people did it that way too, and I'm sure they didn't like that very much. So they kind of patched it out, so you can't really do it anymore. There are ways to get around it, but you need like a specific thing. Wonder how you made the spin dash. Blah blah. I got dreams today. Star Fox. Blah blah blah. Okay, next time, I'm gonna monitor my mic volume and make sure it's good. Because last time I did it, it sounded like my voice was loud enough compared to the music and everything. So I don't know. My headphones have been kind of weird lately. Sometimes they're quiet, sometimes they're not. I don't know what's going on. But that is it for me, fellas. So,
Do you horror games?
do I play horror games? Hold up. How come I have more viewers again? What is happening? All right. I'm gonna end it there. I keep getting comments way later than they're supposed to be. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna end it now. Thanks for watching, and I'll stream again sometime in the future whenever I have new stuff to show you. And like, comment, subscribe. If we get to 1,000 subscribers, we can get some ad revenue and start posting when we're gonna live stream and stuff. Do some community posts and everything. How many subs do we have now? We almost 200 or something like that. We're getting there. Although we haven't posted anything lately, so I think YouTube considers us a dead channel at this point. So I don't know if that's not good for being recommended. I'd have to build the audience from Dreams, I think. Okay, anyway, I am gone. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of content, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Have a nice night. I'm going to bed. See ya.